Hello, everybody. It is season 3, episode 6. I am Jenny Olsen-Payton.
I am Dia Kappelman.
And we're that kind of podcast.
We are. And you said you have a funny one today, which is funny to me because typically true crime and humor don't always go together very well.
Yeah, this one's odd, to say the least. Yeah, I needed something light. The world's been really heavy the last couple of weeks.
It has.
So yeah, we're going to go back to a fun and lighthearted time, the spring of 2020.
The height of COVID. Let's talk about some funny things then.
Yes. So I want you to picture this.
Sicily. 1933.
Florida. 2020.
Okay. Close enough.
The world is chaos. Nobody knows what to do. The only time you get to do anything is when you go out and check your mail.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That was the highlight of everyone's day.
Yeah.
Was
going to
their mail.
And then they were worried, so you're like disinfecting the mail.
Yes.
And, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. So imagine opening that mailbox, pulling out this cute little plastic egg.
Like an Easter egg?
Like an Easter egg.
Okay.
And thinking, oh, some bunny loves me.
Yes.
And then
that would be really nice, because people were doing
random acts of kindness.
Yes, we needed it then. Okay. Your face says this was not a random act of kindness.
Well, in actuality, I think they thought that that was a random act of kindness. But so you pop that bad boy open, and inside you find goldfish crackers, which would have had to be loose, which is gross. I mean, like when you think about an Easter egg, you know.
During the height of COVID, somebody put. Oh no, they didn't lick it.
Pieces of toilet paper, so not even like a square, like we're talking like
pieces of a piece of toilet paper.
So I mean, you know, you might need to wipe
Barbie's butt.
Apparently.
Okay.
Drink mix.
Like loose drink mix.
Like
or...
no, I kind of envisioned. They didn't say for sure, but I envisioned like one of those little packets that you pour into a water bottle.
Okay.
So like a little individual thing. You know, you could fold it up and stick.
So you got like snacks.
Yeah, snacks.
Okay.
Non-threatening references to local churches.
That's very specific.
I know. That's I'm like versus threatening. I mean, like
go to church this Easter.
Yeah.
That sounds like something that churches would do. Like pass out Easter eggs saying, "Hey, come visit us."
We might be getting there.
Okay.
And porn.
And porn?
And porn. Pornographic images.
In the Easter egg?
Yes. Because nothing says Easter. Quite like group sex porn.
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, and there was a lot of residents that were concerned because, you know, the kids needed to get out. So a lot of times they were sending the kids out to get the mail.
That's what you do. That's why you have kids, is to run your errands for you.
So one of the residents was quoted as saying, "It was horrifying group sex stuff. It was disgusting. Our concern is that we had 5 children under the age of 10 that check the mail."
Oh no. And if a kid sees an Easter egg, they're opening.
They're going to pop that puppy open. You know they are.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. So for a couple weeks in April, this area was just like terrorized by this Easter egg dropping bandit. Okay?
It's not funny, but
I mean, like, looking back, hindsight, I mean, like, I think I would be like, okay, the world is coming crashing to an end and crazy ass people are putting Easter eggs in my mailbox.
Porn Easter eggs.
Porn Easter eggs. I mean, like, come on.
It is. I bet the Nextdoor app was lit up. Can you imagine your notifications from that?
Ding, 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 ding. Did anyone else get this?
Oh my goodness.
Yes, Karen, we did.
And there's somebody else on the Nextdoor app that's like, "Hey, if you guys don't want those images, I'll get rid of them for you."
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. All right, so finally, there's a crack in the case. Okay.
Crack. History. I see what you did there.
Toilet paper?
Yeah. Nice.
I tried. When somebody calls in and says, there is a lady driving around putting Easter eggs in people's mailboxes right now. So the police come running over, figure out what's going on. No, I'm sure they drove. Drove over.
They might have run.
They stopped her. It was a 2004 Honda Civic. Silver Honda Civic. So when they pull it over, they look at her back seat and there's like hundreds of images of porn, hundreds of porn images, and like open Easter eggs and like crap everywhere.
What?
Yeah, and so the body.
So she like had a stash in her back seat. So when she put the Easter eggs in, she just would like reach back and grab one.
It gets better. She actually worked at Publix, so she was an accessibility, which is like I guess a grocery store. Yeah. And so she was, I'm sure, able to get toilet paper when it came in, and was like sparingly ripping it apart and putting it in there.
Helping people with little strips. Okay.
Yeah. So the police ended up arresting a woman named Abril Cestoni. Okay. So she was a Publix employee, and she was also a self-proclaimed church herself.
She was her own church?
Yes. Yep, and in the body cam footage, she was quoted in repeatedly saying she was not a fanatic, but she was doing this in order to bring about the people's need for church, so that she was like sending these out,
What?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how that all ties together. Have a little snack, goldfish cracker.
I mean, that's like a welcome, that's like a hospitality thing. Here's a snack. Like I said, come to church. Come to church. It was just her own church.
Come to church. We have porn. That's usually not something that.
Do you think she was saying we have porn?
No,
or
she wasn't.
Okay.
She was trying to like educate people on the dangers of, I guess, modern society, and
by showing it
to people. So she actually had confessed to over 400 Easter eggs being placed around this area. In mailboxes at the time.
I mean, she's persistent.
She's something. I mean, yeah, she is. So she would go to work during the day because she was considered an essential employee. And then at night she would either stuff the Easter eggs and then go around and deliver them.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was great.
Was she charged with anything?
She was arrested on April 9th.
Okay.
And then was released on July 2nd.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yep. She was charged with 11 counts of distributing obscene material and driving with a suspended license. And because it was during the time of COVID, she also was brought up on, what was it? I can't remember what they used to call it. It was disregarding a public health crisis, basically she was ordered to be inside, so she broke that, so she was actually charged with that as well. Wow. Yeah, it was pretty rough. And then I love this is actually a quote from and this just explains how the world was in 2020. The sheriff, this is a quote from the sheriff: "Our team did a great job in tracking this deranged offender down and taking her into custody. Thankfully, she did not appear to be sick with COVID-19 symptoms, but she certainly needs some help."
Honestly, that sounds like a Florida thing.
This again proves that see something, say something works, and we thank the community for being part of our guardianship policing philosophy. That's a mouthful.
That is.
Yeah.
You would not think that having to report someone putting Easter eggs in mailboxes would be a policing issue.
And it was a big year for her as well because of the fact that she was brought up on not only those obscene material charges, but she was arrested for violating disaster preparedness. Okay. That's what it was. And a failure to appear for traffic summons.
Okay.
And
she was too busy working on the Easter eggs.
Back child support.
Back child support?
Yep.
Huh.
So.
Okay.
Yep. She was held on a $7,000 bond.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
So
she did have a busy year.
She did have a really busy year. And she kind of looks cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I mean, like if you watch the body camera footage, she's a little all over there.
Well, the logic is not quite there for pornographic Easter eggs.
And goldfish crackers.
Where does she get the images? I wonder if she like bought a bunch of magazines.
Just Publix sell nudie magazines.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. How easy would she be to spot and be like, we're having an issue with pornographic Easter eggs. there's that lady over there that's buying Easter eggs by the dozens.
Doing Easter eggs.
A whole bunch of Hustler magazines. Goldfish and Kool-Aid mix. I wonder if this could have anything to do with it.
Don't forget the toilet paper. She's buying a roll at a time.
She is.
Like one roll. She got through one roll for like all 400.
All 4, yes. She had to make it last.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
But, okay, so she's either supporting it by that, or she's like printing them off from online and she's giving them views that way. So either way, you're supporting them.
And can't you imagine, like, I need some more ink. You know.
Oh my goodness. What if she's printing them off at the library? It turns out the whatever city this is, public library is going, lock
it down. Lock it down. Oh my gosh.
I actually have more questions now.
Okay.
I'm curious how this all went.
Yeah, I would be too. So needless to say, there's not a lot other than the pure humor of it, the fact that it happened in Florida, which is...
It makes sense.
It does make sense. It does make sense.
You know, I should have thought when you said I have a humorous true crime story.
It should be like Florida.
Yep. We see you. That should have been my first thought. That's a good one. Yeah. Thank you for a nice light.
So I thought we needed something nice, light, short. It was just exactly.
And Easter's coming up, so everybody watch your mailbox.
Yeah. Podcast duo. Arrested.
We're not in Florida. We're safe. We've had crazy moments, but I don't think we will ever reach that crazy.
Yeah, I would definitely keep the crackers in the package.
That's Jenny's takeaway from this entire thing. If I was going to do what she did, the thing that I would change, rather than just doing it, would be keep the goldfish crackers.
Keep the goldfish, and nobody knows where that's been, you know?
That's the only issue with this entire Easter egg.
Yes, Easter is coming.
We did an Easter egg episode.
We did.
Oh, we should like throw this in
for Easter.
For Easter.
By the time it comes out, it should be very close to Easter.
Okay, there we go.
So yeah, we should be good.
Oh, well, happy Easter, everyone.
Yes.
From That Kind of Podcast.
Watch your mailbox. Have a great day, guys.
See you later.